welcome back to my channel. I'm Kristen Comer, astrologer of At Rooted with Wings. Sunday, December 1st at 1:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a new moon in Sagittarius. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back, fellow adventurers. We have a vibrant new moon in Sagittarius, greeting the skies, inviting us to embrace new beginnings and step boldly into our truth. Are you ready to explore this expansive, jovial, exciting energy of the Sagittarius new moon? This new moon is really special because it's in Sagittarius. You know, the sun and moon are conjunct. That's what makes it a new moon. There's a blending of energies, but the moon doesn't have any light to reflect it right now. So this is the time to plant seeds and intentions and to really dream big. This is a fiery alignment. It's a cosmic invitation. All parts of ourselves, our head and our heart, our past and our future, our will and our instincts. And it's in time to embrace the fullness of who we are and who we desire to be. This lunation is calling us for a profound inner journey. It's a time to connect with our deeper selves, our deepest desires, to explore foreign lands in the vast landscape of our souls and discover our vocation and what lights us up by following those soul callings and instincts. You know, Sagittarius is a sign of optimism, the adventurer, a deep thirst for knowledge and for universal truths. It encourages us to expand our horizons, explore new possibilities, and to connect with our inner wisdom. How can you embrace these qualities in your own life? What new adventures is your soul calling you towards at this moment? What are those little pictures and those things that get you excited? And you know, the Jupiter energy is very optimistic and very expansive. And Sagittarius is very much about the head and the heart. So how can we integrate the head and the heart and with my logic and my intuition to make wise and balanced choices? What limiting beliefs are holding you back at this time? How can you release those beliefs? How can you plant seeds to create new beliefs for yourself, to plant new intentions to grow? Now Sagittarius energy does have, you know, a shadow side. There's the shadow side of you know, and even though we have the inspiration that Sagittarius want to dream big, you know it's important. We've got to stay grounded and avoid the trap of overdoing it or overextension or you know, overinflating our ideas past the point that we aren't able to realistically do them. Now, I'm not saying to not dream big, but how can you maintain that and stay grounded and maintain your humility on this journey? How can you ensure the quest for meaning doesn't become a platform for your self-righteousness? You know, recklessness can sometimes also be another side of the Sagittarian energy that we need to be mindful of. And that impulsiveness, that fiery energy of the Sagittarius, and to just take that inspiration and the sparks and to run with it. It's pushing boundaries. But sometimes if we push too far, that can come with some consequences. So how can we have that desire for freedom and our big dream that's filled with wisdom, and how can we be humble and make wise choices as well? You know, this holiday seasons may stir up a lot of this. We may not necessarily find a lot of this energy in ourselves. Sometimes we may find it reflected to us and others right now? And how can we show others also this humility? We're in the holiday season where emotions are going to be running high, and we have to keep in mind that everyone has their own truths right now, and honor that my truth doesn't have to align with their truth, but that doesn't mean that they're wrong, but that also doesn't mean I'm wrong. So that overconfidence can sometimes lead to that self-righteousness and judgmentalism. So watch out for being judgmental of others who are also trying to live into their truth. And unfortunately, not all of us have these tools like astrology or self-reflection to take the time to even realize that they're pointing the finger at others and they're not taking accountability of ourselves. And how can you cultivate humility for yourself and for others to avoid the pitfalls, of self-righteousness and having to prove yourself right? Find that maybe within yourself, and just know that, have the confidence to know that your truth is yours, and that's okay. So what we also have in this alignment with this new moon and all this Sagittarius energy, we have another fabulous planet there, Mercury, the planet of communication and our thought process and thinking and our mindset about things, and with Mercury in this lunation, we're receiving clear messages and insights and perhaps even revelations that can guide us on our path. We may get messages from people that we look up to, people in our family, our friends. There may be authority figures in our lives that are giving us clear messages right now, or people of just a type of foreign language is coming in, something new and foreign territory, and these insights are exciting. This is also encouraging us to express our emotions authentically, especially within our family dynamics. How can we commute my feelings clearly, but with compassion? How can I create a safe space for others to share with myself? What this new moon is calling us to balance our head, our heart, our logic, and our intuition. How can we cultivate that harmonious relationship? How can we encourage others around us that may be struggling? Sometimes these new insights and this change isn't always comfortable. It isn't always, it's kind of rocking the core of your foundation. It's kind of asking you to question if these fundamental rights that you believe, do they get you to your true soul's desire? Is this where I really want to go? Is this taking me on the path towards my highest and authentic self? Pay attention to those important messages that you're receiving from your mentors and your loved ones. They may unlock a key or shift your mindset. Maybe you're stuck somewhere. How can you express those emotions more authentically? What lessons have you learned from your past experiences and my family history that may help someone else along their journey for their dreams as well? I mean, the Sagittarian energy is just such a supportive and loving energy. Sagittarians love romance as well, and Jupiter is also who is what they call the ruler of Sagittarius. Sagittarian aligns with that Jupiter expansionness and that abundance uh, of exciting opportunities coming our way. It also is challenging us to find, ourselves. We may want to overdo it. You know, Jupiter's currently in Gemini, and Gemini is the sign of communication, connection. It amplifies the mental energy. It brings in a whirlwind of opportunities and choices. I mean, sometimes it may even be just too many. Jupiter also is the sign of the twins. So it could be double the amount of information and double the amount of opportunities in front of us, what makes it challenging for us to choose which opportunity is right for us. So maybe it's time to just slow down a little bit. Take some time for that self-reflection. The expansion can happen really fast, and we can get carried away so easily with that energy. What does living a fulfilling and meaningful life mean to you? What actions can you take that align with your values and passions, with integrity? We're going to be around family, and it's time of celebration and time of gratitude. And I don't think it's any mistake that all these celebrations are here to take place every year in the Sagittarius energy. So, so plan intentions of connecting with your loved ones in this expansive and beautiful and jovial way. This invitation is such a wonderful way to connect with others. In this Gemini and Sagittarius energy, this new moon is highlighting that tension between Gemini and Sagittarius. It's that the Gemini is the love of information and logic. It encourages us to gather the knowledge and analyze the details. And Sagittarius is the focus on wisdom and intuition. And it urges us to see the bigger picture and connect with that universal truth. This axis invites us to balance our analytical mind with our intuitive wisdom, our desire for knowledge with searching for meaning, our local explorations and global perspectives, but also how can we behave in our day to day community that can help us support our dreams in that bigger picture. We all have both halves of these energies and archetypes within us. How can you embrace the student within that's always eager to learn and grow? And how can you embody the teacher and sharing your wisdom to inspire others to do the same? What are your long term visions and dreams and goals? How can you connect with the influential people and contribute to a greater good? You know, it's always a great idea to have a dream journal next to you. Dreams, anytime that you have insights, a dream journal is a great way to write this down. Maybe you'll have multiple dreams and they'll have multiple versions of the same dream, and you can pick that apart. It's okay. Right now we're planting seeds. Not all of these seeds are going to come to fruition. That's why we want to plant a lot of them. We have the ability to do that right now. So maybe we can take advantage of that. Because we also have some Saturnian influence that is bringing some groundedness to this lunation. We have Saturn, the planet of structure, the planet of discipline, the planet of restrictions. is forming a challenging square to this new moon. This can bring a sense of limitation. It can bring a sense of it's not happening right now. Now it's not the right time. And that can also bring some frustration with that. But it also is asking us to master. Sometimes the Jupiterian expansion wants to happen so fast, and the Saturnian energy is asking us to make sure that we have it in a grounded and solid foundation. And then it's time to cultivate and to maybe cultivate the dream of what we want, but let's dream about the discipline that it's going to take to get us there. Dream about the intentions and commit to a discipleship. And maybe instead of trying to find that with outside and looking for someone or something to why don't we turn that to ourselves? To a discipleship of self, to learn more of what we can about ourselves and our self-worth. Saturn square to this lunation can bring up feelings of restriction and frustration, even emotional stoicism. It's time to practice self-care, to set healthy emotional boundaries. These aspects are inviting us to step into that maturity and to take responsibility for our emotions and our actions. It's time to cultivate some self-discipline, practice emotional self-control. But sometimes what we also need is to seek support. We need to ask for help and to seek out maybe that mentor so that we can be the student to be taught. But then also, how can we do that for someone else so that we feel that we are the mentor for ourselves? So that maybe we can teach someone else how to raise themselves up to dream big and to follow those dreams that they have. What responsibilities are you shouldering at this time? How can you cultivate emotional resilience and set healthy boundaries and fulfill your obligations and promises to yourselves? These are all really important things to reflect on to help you support those big dreams. I love how the influences are always here to support us. We have all this big, ginormous Sagittarian, Jupiterian energy that's inviting us to expand and grow. And we have Saturn's gentle push and Pisces Pisces is of compassion and poetry and music and going with the flow. So Saturn is also asking us to find discipline, but maybe in a Pisces way of ritual, and thinking of it as a ritual may help you feel a little bit less pressure and surmountable, as the discipline can just feel a little bit heavier. But ritual can be an act of love. Ritual can come from your heart. So just some other little supporting energies that I want you to know that you can kind of help to cultivate and kind of bring into your life during this lunation. And remember, these energies are going to be present for pretty strongly for the next 10 days to 2 weeks till the next full moon. So Venus and Mars are also here to help us. We've got Venus, is the planet of relation and attraction and how we relate to others and how we love, and her challenging aspect to this new moon is bringing in some tension. And how can we examine our values and prioritize harmony within ourselves, within our relationship to ourselves, and within our relationships to others? How can cultivating self-love and self-acceptance maybe even support my integrity, and me being able to take responsibility for my choices. Now, Mars is the planet of motivation, and he's in a very positive, supporting aspect to this. He's our planet of action, and he's asking us to pursue our passions and to embrace these new adventures. Taking the initiative to express our authentic selves and pursuing our goals with courage and determination. It's a time to embrace our passions, to step outside of our comfort zones, and to live our life to the fullest. How can you prioritize the harmony and balance in your life? What's lacking? Where are you putting too much energy into maybe everyone else's needs? How can you start to fill your cup up a little bit more? How can we make ourselves the priority is not selfish? What passions are you ready to pursue with courage and determination? How can you embrace some new adventures to live life to your fullest? Along with cultivating patience, self awareness, and emotional maturity. All right, beautiful souls. The Sagittarius new moon is just a powerful, powerful opportunity for growth, for expansion, and for self discovery. Now, if you're ever curious about how any of these energies affect you personally, reach out to me. I would love to go over your personal chart with you and to see how these transits and these energies align to your soul purpose and to your authentic self. And what's the invitation and key in your natal chart that helps you to live into your step into your most authentic self. All right, my beautiful friends, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I would once again love to connect with you. If there's anything I can do for you, beautiful souls, don't hesitate to reach out. Happy holidays. Happy new moon. Happy birthday to all my Sagittarius friends out there. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Many blessings. Wonderful